let's start with switch statement. So basically you have, when you have multiple options to select, then in that case we can go with the switch case. The basic syntax is switch, and that's how basically it works out. The basic syntax. Okay. Now let's say okay, let me give an example, a proper example over here. Okay. I'm writing a program that will basically, it is nothing but, you can say a menu bar. Okay. So something like dollar answer. Here my answer will be captured. Please look here, everyone. Here my answer will be captured. I'll go with the read-host command, and then I'll say select option from the following. Number one. Now see the beauty of it. However or whatever I'm typing over here, basically, if you just see only this much. Okay, there's a error. If you see only this much, see, it is printing exactly in the same way. So even if you have to print, you have to create your own menu bar. This is one of the easiest method you can select. Okay. So here I can go with, let's say, check IP address. Number two, ping google.com. Number three, list host name. Number four, display today's date and time. And number five, let's say exit. Okay. So basically, now if I run this entire, see, it's printing exactly in the same. Got it till here what I have done? It is just waiting for me to type something. And whatever I write over here, that will be basically captured in this dollar answer. Now with this, what I have to do is I have to go and use this in this particular switch statement. How to use it now? If user presses 1, then this will be executed. 2, this will be executed. 3, 4, 5. And if the user goes beyond 5, then in that case we have default. Got the point? So basically now whatever answer gets captured over here, that particular number will be executed. If I go with number 1, check IP address. For now, I'll just go with the normal command that you all know, ipconfig. Later I will change it. But as of now, let's frame the entire architecture first. Number 2, ping google.com. So we know the command. You know very well. Chalo, let's take 1. And error action silently continue. Why? If errors occur, then it will basically suppress my error code. We can write it. PowerShell understands. If you don't want to write this, then we have error action, the full name, or the shortcut will be EA. Then list host name. So command is host name itself. Get date, and finally what? How to exit? That will clear the screen. Command is either exit or break. Okay, you can use any of them. Let's see whether it is actually working or not. Okay, then we'll make the required changes later on. So let's go with 80. We have not given the default only, right? Right. So here let's go with write-warning. Invalid selection. Now let's run the code and go with 50 and it says invalid selection. Acceptable. If I go with number 4, it's printing date and time. If I go with number 2, it is pinging and showing the one time. Number 3, printing the host name. Number 1, you can see it is giving me so many other details, but that's fine. Ignore it for now. We will replace this entire. For anything left out, break number 5 and it comes out of it. Okay. So this is the basic structure for your switch case. Okay. Now, before I hand over this entire command to you, I want to replace this IP config with the PowerShell command. I want to replace this. So we have another command. I'm gonna use the PowerShell over here so that actually I can get the proper information. So I know one command. Let's check get hyphen net IP address. So many things. Let's make it bit visible. Format hyphen table. Looks better, right? We have IP address, but I have so many IP addresses over here. Which of the following is the best known IP for me? Come on, tell me. Are you sure? Check again. Check this entire and see which one is gonna be the most preferable IP address for me. Why? Exactly. See, if it is hard to identify, let's do reverse engineering over here. Open command prompt, type IP config, enter, and now tell me which one you are going to select. Wi-Fi adapter, this is the one. Yes or no? So we are going to go with this one. In the same way, you can see here, this particular IP address is given by DHCP server. I am connected to the internal Wi-Fi over here, right? So here, this is the IP I'm getting. So I need to fetch this IP address. Am I clear to everyone till here? Okay. I'll copy this command from here. Go to the new sheet. So that is what I'm getting over here as of now. Now I need to filter only, I need to pick up only this particular IP. Now try to find out what is going to be the most unique data apart from IP address, because we need the IP only. We have IF index, we have prefix length, prefix origin, suffix origin, and address state. Select the most unique. Correct. Understood now? Now what I need to do is here, I need to go with where hyphen object. Now here I'm gonna target a specific, let's say dollar underscore dot. What is that? Prefix origin hyphen EQ. What is that? DHCP. Let's see whether it is correct or not. Can you see that? But do we need this much? Then, but select object, if you do that, IP address will be the header and then bottom this will come. Meaning, select object is also a good option. Now see what happens. It's coming like this. It's coming like this. This is also acceptable answer. I'm not denying. This is also acceptable. But to make it more precise, there's one more thing that can be done over here, which is put everything under bracket dot and then call the member of that entire command. So both the options are completely okay. Either you go with this one or this one. You can see here it is giving, oh, you can see both are giving the same output only. But how you want to represent it, that depends. Clear to everyone till here now? Okay. So I will be taking this below option and then I can put it over here in my code like this. Now if I rerun the same thing and go for the IP address, check. Am I clear to everyone till here now? This is how basically your switch statement works. You can create a menu bar for anything. Okay. Right now we are just working with whatever is happening, it's happening within the bracket only. Later we will introduce functions to it. So everything will be defined inside the function, and from here I will be just calling the function. Got it now? So now you can start.